Wow, folks. Uh, I was gonna make a video yesterday after the game, but I just wasn't really in the mood. Plus, I was just taking care of some things, getting ready for the week. I did watch the Bills versus Cardinals game. That finish was insane, though. Um, so big win by the Cardinals. Congrats to them. I had a feeling as soon as I saw Kyler Murray trot out in that field that uh, Cardinals were gonna come back and score. That was incredible. It's like what 4 seconds left. He chucks it deep and he finds DeAndre Hopkins in the end zone. Like, what are the chances of that? Um, but that's enough positivity for this video. I want to talk about what a joke the Philadelphia Eagles franchise is. Um, Yesterday's loss was pitiful. There is absolutely no excuse for the way that we played last night. Um, well, not last night, but yesterday afternoon. There is absolutely no excuse for that. I move my fucking bed back anyway. That's besides the point. Um, Carson did not throw an interception, so I condone him for that. However, Jason Kelsey had like 5 bad snaps. Jalen Hurts lost a snap or two. Um, Carson Wentz slipped on one effing play. Like, what the hell was that? That was one of the stupidest plays. I I think what were we going for on like fourth down? It's like a third or fourth down, big chance to go down, get a first down, and damn trucks. Uh, to score, and Carson takes a snap and he falls on his ass. Like, are you freaking kidding me, dude? Like, that was just retarded. Um, I'm very disappointed with the defense. Secondary was a flippin' disaster yesterday. I'm trying to keep it PG here, folks. Uh, Nickel Roby Coleman sucked like always. I cannot believe he has been the biggest disappointment as far as free agency goes this season for us. I cannot believe I thought he was going to be a good signing. Nickel Roby Coleman hasn't done jack shit for us. Um, Avante Maddox did not have a very good game. I was very disappointed with him. Um, wasn't yeah, it was against Sterling Shepard. He got absolutely right after we scored, right after Boston Scott scores his touchdown, amazing touchdown run. Giants get the ball back. They throw it to Sterling Shepard, and guess who's covering? Avante Maddox gets freaking toasted. Um, and then on the next play, Nickel Roby Coleman gets beat by Golden Tate. Well, didn't get beat by him, but but just wasn't paying attention. Completely lost his awareness on Golden Tate. Put them right in the red zone. Like, that is unacceptable. Um, Darius Slay, even he gave up a big play right towards the end of the game against Darius Slayton. Slayton gave him a run for his money. Slayton's a very good wide receiver. Even Slay on Twitter, he said, I gave up a big one there at the end. Um, Linebackers besides T.J. Edwards were atrocious. Um, Alex Singleton, I don't care how good he was the past couple weeks, he did not play a very good game at all. He was getting bullied like hell yesterday. Um, we made Wayne Gallman look like Christian McCaffrey out there, and that is completely unacceptable. Um, Duke Riley was quiet. Um, you would have thought Nate Gary was out there the way those linebackers played. Um, Ronnie McLeod missed a couple of opportunities in the first drive, missed a couple tackles. If I'm not mistaken, trying to refresh my memory here as best I can. Defensive line wasn't terrible. Okay, I will. The brightest spot in our defense was, of course, our defensive line. We were able to bring the pressure on Daniel Jones. We were able to um, get a few sacks on him. Derek Barnett right in the opening drive. Um, so, Fletcher Cox had a pretty decent game. Uh, Another thing, too, back to negatives penalties, penalties, penalties. We gave up so much momentum because of stupid ass penalties. It's just unacceptable. We had a holding call on TJ Edwards. We had Sean Bradley illegal block in the back. We had false start by Travis Fulgham. Just stupid BS. That's just so costly and dumb. Completely unacceptable. Um, Running game was actually very good. I will say that. Um, Boston Scott had a good game. Miles Sanders looked pretty good out there. Um, which doesn't surprise me considering I think he's leading the league in yards per carry right now, which nobody's talking about because of course he plays for the Eagles, right? If he played for Cincinnati or Pittsburgh or any other team, he would have been oh, he's in talks to be MVP. But no, Miles Sanders doesn't get the respect he deserves. Um, Doug Peterson, man, I'm telling you all right now, the way it's looking, he's gonna have the same fate as Andy Reid very soon. Um, I would not. I mean, look, folks, everything looked. Look at Andy Reid. Everything looked all fine and dandy until 2011, 2012. We went 8-8, and we went 4-12. It's crazy how I remember that, right? The dream team, right? We had Namdia, Samoa, fucking sucked. We had Asante Samuel, who was pretty solid corner, one of our best corners in team history, in my opinion. Uh, we had Mike, we had Vic, we had McCoy, Macklin, Djax, Selleck, and we didn't get anything done. Um, I really don't know where why that was, but after 2012 we fired Andy Reid. Now look at Doug Peterson. First year, meh, could have been better, but it was a rebuild year. 2017, holy crap, we won a Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? 2018, we go to the playoffs when we shouldn't have. We should have been eliminated. We go when we beat the Bears because of a double doink. We go to play the Saints in the divisional round. We were 9-7. We were hungover like crazy. 2019, we go to the playoffs and we didn't deserve it. We should have been 5-11 last year. And we made it to the playoffs. Now this year, stupid play calling, stupid decisions, not using your head, saying the same shit every week in press conferences. And we're 3-5-1. How are we lead? The NFC East is just garbage, okay? I'm sorry. If you're 3-5-1 leading the division, none of the NFC East deserves to go to the playoffs, okay? They should just tell the NFC East it is what it is. Play week 17 and you're done. You are not allowed to go to the playoffs because of how crappy your teams are. I can see Doug Peterson if we are smart, we fire Howie, we fire Doug, and we fire Jim Schwartz. All three of those bums can get the hell out of Philadelphia. Um, yeah, I'm unless we get him an offensive coordinator, we get him some help, not Press Taylor. Um, Doug's gonna be gone real soon. Uh, Today I came home, I read a report from Instagram, one of the pages on there. I follow so many of them I can't remember. Talking about Carson Wentz supposedly has bad practicing habits and just saying stuff about Doug Peterson, just terrible chemistry on this team. You know, just not getting along, not connecting well. Um, which is what this makes it sound like. Um, Guys, this is not good. There's too much drama for this team. Um, you know, and with the cards that 2020 has dealt us this year, it's not looking too good. You know, oh man, it smells good. It's not looking too good right now. Like I said, I just don't understand with this team. We don't make any moves, and then we're constant. We don't train our players right, so they're constantly getting injured. We don't call good plays. We don't value the talent that we have. And then you want to sit back and wonder, oh, we're 3-5-1. Oh, well, I gotta be better. we're pissed off. We need to work together, and it ain't over till it's over. Blah blah blah. Shut up. You guys had every opportunity to make yourselves better, and you don't take an opportunity to get better and run away with it. You don't. You say, "Oh, well, we're fine with the talent that we have," and you wonder why you suck so much. Get it together. Jeffrey Lurie, start firing people. Okay? Look at the freaking Texans. Look at the Falcons. They fired their coaches in the middle of the damn year. Because they were sick of their BS. Grow some balls and do the same thing. Start training your players better. Start getting coaches that are actually not afraid to use their heads. Get a general manager who's willing to make a move that benefits the team and that doesn't let talent slip through his fucking hands. And I apologize for swearing on here. I really do. Um, I try to keep it PG as much as possible. This is just BS. This team's in trouble, guys. I mean, I've said my crap the last couple of years, but you know what? I've never seen this before in my life. A team that just doesn't assess anything. It doesn't care. I'm waiting for them to come out and just say that they're tanking. I really do. Hell, even teams that don't tank, or that tank, they address certain situations. Like, their players don't get injured as much. They don't do stupid things. You know? And that's saying something. Because I've seen some pretty bad teams. The Jets right now, look at the Raiders in 2018. They weren't nearly as much of a dumpster fire as we are. Okay, I'll use the Raiders as an example. I shouldn't use the Jets because they're just freaking ridiculous. I mean, the 2018 Raiders, they had a decent team. They weren't getting plagued by injuries, or we didn't have to call practice squad guys up every 2 days. John Gruden's not a bad coach, guys. He really isn't. You know, they draft players based off their needs. They don't draft a player to put him in gadget situations and to just. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. Fly Eagles fly. Peace out. I have something I gotta do. This is bullshit.